I'm Joe Haraney, Communications Director for the Cedar Rapids Linn County Solid Waste Agency. This presentation will cover Forward 2044, the Solid Waste Agency's planning process for solid waste management in Linn County when the current landfill and recycling location closes, June 30th, 2044. The Solid Waste Agency was formed in 1994 when the City of Cedar Rapids and Linn County combined under a 28E agreement. The agency is not part of the City of Cedar Rapids, Marion, or Linn County. It is a standalone agency that does not receive taxpayer dollars. All operational costs, services, and programs are funded by landfill tipping fees. The agency has a 9-member board of directors with 6 officials from the City of Cedar Rapids, 2 Linn County supervisors, and 1 appointee from the City of Marion. The agency operates 2 locations, the landfill and recycling location on County Home Road north of Marion, which is called Site 2. Site 1 is the closed landfill known as Mount Trashmore, which is now a recreational site with walking and biking trails. Site 3 is the agency's compost facility, which is adjacent to Mount Trashmore near Czech Village in Cedar Rapids. The agency is going through the Forward 2044 waste planning process because the current landfill is filling up. More than 600 tons of garbage is landfilled each day in Linn County. That's on a normal day. Following the derecho in August 2020, daily tonnage went up to 1,200 tons daily, then tripled to 1,800 tons, then to 2,500 to 3,000 tons daily as recovery and rebuilding efforts gained steam. It was not until 2022 that daily tonnage got back down to the 600 to 700 tons daily range. Natural disasters such as the derecho and floods could cause the landfill to reach capacity even before June 30th, 2044. Here's a look at projected tonnages as Linn County's population is expected to grow. You can see the increase even before the derecho. There are materials that cannot be reused, recycled, or composted. They have to be landfilled or put through another end use. The agency board of directors started the Forward 2044 process to ensure that there is enough time to study and evaluate all options for handling solid waste and recycling. The first step was determining that there is a need for the Solid Waste Agency to continue. The agency's original 50-year charge will also end on June 30th, 2044. At a strategic planning session, the board agreed that the agency should continue on after 2044 to serve the needs of all Linn County communities, so there are not 17 different cities and towns trying to figure out where their garbage and recycling will go. The factors they are considering through this process include timeline. Nationwide, the average amount of time to site a new landfill, alternative technology, or waste transfer station is between 10 to 15 years. The Solid Waste Agency has 22 years left at its current location. We will need all that time for the siting, permitting, and construction that goes along with a major project. Infrastructure cost is also a consideration, as is finding solutions that are a proven success. For a project of this size and cost, you do not want to be a guinea pig. The agency board is looking at options that are currently being used in the United States and can translate to Linn County. Convenience and accessibility are other criteria. We want to make sure agency services and programs are available to residents and businesses that need them. And that goes along with the importance of being able to process projected waste streams. The majority of waste taken to the Solid Waste Agency is commercially generated. Of the 600 tons of garbage per day average, only 100 tons is municipal solid waste. That's garbage collected curbside in Cedar Rapids, Marion, and the other towns in Linn County. The other 500 plus tons of garbage comes from business and industry. As I mentioned, the Solid Waste Agency does not receive taxpayer dollars. All the recycling programs that are no charge to residents, such as household hazardous materials, are subsidized by the commercial garbage the agency accepts. To continue to offer the same programs in the future, the agency will need to be able to handle the same amount of garbage. With that criteria in mind, the board of directors is going through this process, looking at alternative technologies and working to make sure this is a transparent process, seeking input from the community and customers. Agency staff has met with commercial garbage haulers, large industrial generators, potential regional partners for diversion, such as other solid waste agencies in Iowa, and is holding public information meetings with anyone interested in learning about the process and sharing their thoughts. At the end of the day, the agency's board will guide the process forward, determining what path to follow for the future of solid waste management. Options being looked at now in regards to alternative technologies include thermal, such as incineration. There are currently incinerators being used in Minnesota and in Ames, Iowa. Biological technologies, such as anaerobic digestion, and also chemical and mechanical technologies, which have processes that produce refuse-derived fuel. These alternative technologies in some cases will likely require partnerships with other state solid waste agencies and also public-private partnerships to achieve sustained success. In the years ahead as this process continues, the agency will be making a large educational effort to increase expanded waste diversion at home. Reduction at the source and reuse are the best options to decrease waste and save resources. By the time material reaches the solid waste agency, it is too late. The material is either going to be landfilled, recycled, or composted. While recycling and composting are good, reuse and reduction at the source are even better. The agency will work to make sure the low-hanging fruit still out there, cardboard, plastics 1 and 2, aluminum cans, are being properly handled, helping preserve the airspace left at the landfill on County Home Road. The agency board also supports waste to energy. Currently, the gas to energy system at the County Home Road landfill captures enough landfill gases each day to power 1,100 Linn County homes. Alternative technologies that can also create waste energy options will be studied for their viability. If an alternative technology is used post-2044, there will still need to be a disposal option. There are some materials that cannot be incinerated, composted, or put through another process. Landfilling is the only option. Siting a landfill is very difficult. There has not been a landfill sited in Iowa for 25 years. While everyone needs and uses landfills, no one wants one near them, the not in my backyard or NIMBY effect. This is another area where the agency may look to partner with another state solid waste agency or a public-private partnership to address the need for a landfill. A viable alternative to a landfill is a waste transfer station. The garbage is taken to a facility, then placed into semi-tractor trailers and transported somewhere else for final disposal. If the solid waste agency's current location fills up before 2044, it could be converted into a waste transfer station. As the agency goes through this Forward 2044 planning process, what does this mean for your community? The agency is still here, still operating, offering landfilling, recycling, composting, and more diversion opportunities. The agency will continue to operate on County Home Road until June 30th, 2044. In the meantime, the agency's board of directors will continue to make the planning process as visible as possible and is eager to get input from our residents and businesses. The board is committed to meeting community needs now and beyond 2044. To learn more about Forward 2044, visit the agency's website, solidwasteagency.org. Click on the Forward 2044 link that is on the homepage. There you can find every study, report, and analysis about Forward 2044. Anything the board has seen, you can too. To share your thoughts or give input, please email us. All contact information can be found on the About Us section of the website. Thank you.